Alright, y'all. Being a woman, being a girl, it's hard, right? I mean, first off, pockets. Why don't we have enough of those? Today I was blessed enough to have these humongous pockets. I fit a whole notebook in these pens. I'm pleased. But pockets aren't what I want. Yeah, we love pockets, right? But pockets isn't what I wanted to talk to you about today. So I'm super interested in self-driving cars. I'm a woman in STEM, but I'm also 15 years old. I go to high school. I'm a high school girl. And being a woman in STEM and being a high school girl, both of these things are hard. So I want to talk about both of these today. One thing that's really interesting, all the problems with being a woman, being a girl, and the hardships we face, it's actually grown. It's not just a thing that happens that's there, it's grown. And I can think all the way back to, I don't know, as far as I can remember. I don't know about my memory capabilities, but I do have a memory being in the first grade. My teacher was like, hey, can I get some strong boys to help me move this box? I don't want to move a box. Can I move a box? But no, strong boys. My little sister loves basketball. She loves gym class. And once the gym teacher was giving people chances to try out the really big net. It's a huge net. My sister was pumped. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna show all these dweebs my basketball skills. I'm gonna hit that. But she asked to go up and the teacher said no. The teacher said, you're a really nice person, but you need a lot of strength for that one. And then every boy who asked could go up. And none of the girls got to try. That sucks. I was your average overachiever in middle school. I was on the robotics team, but I found I was consistently shut down all the time. There's this one guy who kind of led the team. Not really, but he led the team because he didn't let me do anything. Every time I wanted to get my hands on the computer, I want to try programming a robot, man. He would always say, no, don't touch. Shh. I don't want to hear you right now. I'm working, I'm busy, I'm thinking. Yeah, I can think too. Maybe if I thought and you thought, maybe what if we thought at the same time? Have you ever thought of that? It might be kind of cool, right? But nah, I never actually got a chance to try until the day of the competition. So he and one of the older girls who kind of carried our team, they were arguing about the robot. This program wasn't working and everyone's stressed. I'm like, I wonder why. Maybe if we had more thinkers, maybe our program would work better. Okay, but I mean, they were arguing so much that they just couldn't get it done. And while they were arguing, I snuck the laptop, I fixed the program, and then it worked. And out of the 120 points we got at that competition, it was a big failure of a competition. We came in the 30th place out of 30 teams. But out of 120 points, 110 points were from the program I fixed. So I proved them wrong. I'm not incapable. So stuff like this happens. And then last year I was on my high school robotics team, shut down consistently again. One absurd experience I had in particular, it was me, well, I was in grade 9 last year. So it was me, this grade 11 guy, and then another guy my age. I was helping this grade 11 kid to build something, construct something out of wood because we wanted to see how our robot would interact with it. And then he tells me, I don't need you, you can leave. It's like, I want to help, I want to build this wooden thing, wood is so cool, right? But then later I stayed. I was like, no, you're not getting rid of me, I want to work on this. I am going to work on this because I refuse to be shut down. But then later he says to the guy who's my age, he's like, yo, you're so useless, even she helped more than you. What? Why is it surprising that I could be helpful? And it sucks, it happens all the time. I'm telling you, this has grown. But there are some things that we can do about it, and it's just in the way that we carry ourselves. I think one thing, really important thing, is just refusing to be shut down. Yeah, my middle school, I got shut down all the time. I had to sneak the laptop to get our team some points. But after that, I stopped that. That wasn't a thing anymore. I don't let people interrupt me. If someone cuts me off, I always say, don't interrupt me. And everyone's been taught not to interrupt, that interrupting's bad, right? So people are like, No, everyone instantly shuts up. It is amazing. The look on their faces. They're like, oh no. Except they don't say anything. They don't say anything. They don't apologize because that would be interrupting me as well. Another thing we can do is call people out, but gently. Lots of people say insensitive things, especially at a high school. High school boys. Not the best. They say a lot of things that aren't funny. You know, they make jokes about race, about sexuality, about feminism. I'm not gonna have any of it, but I don't make a mockery of them because some of them, they just don't know that it's not right to speak this way. This is the kind of culture that they've been raised in because it's grown. So I call them out, but gently. Usually I say, hey, that's not cool. You probably shouldn't say that. And it's so gentle that they usually apologize to me. And those who wonder why, they'll ask. And I can help make a positive difference by teaching them a little bit about how to be kinder to their environment. Another thing that's super important is girl allies. The best thing is talking to other girls my age who are interested in the same things as me. All of the ladies, all of my friends at TKS, the Knowledge Society, we all want to do big things in the future, and we're all girls, but we don't let that stop us. It's not a hindrance at all. And so girl allies, pumping each other up, making each other know that we're capable of anything we set our minds to, that is super beneficial. Now lastly, the last and I think most important thing is learning to love ourselves. There's a big abundance of social media today. We're constantly bombarded by what is ideal, right? And it's so hard to love ourselves. It's so hard to sit still and just be alone for a moment, like entirely alone, and not scroll through Instagram and seeing all girls who we feel are prettier than us. That's a big thing in high school, and high school girls, that's all we do. Just scrolling through, there's someone that makes you feel bad. I'm not like her. What are you gonna do about it? Well, I mean, Instagram makes me happy, right? I mean, my friends are here. Just keep scrolling, keep seeing more of that, and it's not pleasant, it's not helpful. Learning to love yourself is hard, and I'm still on that journey. And I can speak for lots of high school girls, lots of women. I think everyone on the planet, when I say it's tough, but I think that we can do it. I encourage all of you to just spend some time alone and realize just how amazing you are. You're all smart, you're all capable, and you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. I assure you, you're all amazing. And I want you to think about this to yourself time and time again until we can all love ourselves, because that's the way that we can set a foot, put our foot down, and say, like, we're not gonna take any of these problems anymore. We're women and that's okay. We're cool, right? And be coolest.